folks, I be Sarah Rochelle, and welcome back to ibplaying Persona 3 FES. And can we go to Tartarus tonight? Okay. You know, I don't know. I'd like to think I'd at least give it a shot, but who knows? Can we not go to Tartarus tonight? No, maybe not. Apparently not. I would like to go to Tartarus at some point, game. That is completely true, kid. Oh boy. Here. Okay, if you need to talk, let us know, okay? But like, where's Fuka? Can I not go to Tartarus tonight? Is this a no Tartarus night? Oh, there you are, Fuka. Can we go to Tartarus? Can we go to Tartarus? Everyone's okay today. We can go to Tartarus. Cool. No, I don't need to know how everybody's doing individually because this is going to be a Tartarus episode. So we're going to go to Tartarus. I'm going to go to Tartarus and I'm dragging the team with me. I understand that we're all sad. Shinjiro just died, so we're all sad, and I understand that. But we've got to keep moving forward. Thank you, Walt Disney and Meet the Robinsons, for drilling that in. By the way, Meet the Robinsons is an underrated Disney movie, and that's exactly how Tomorrowland should be look like. I have so many thoughts about Tomorrowland in Disneyland, and what it should look like, and how Autopia should change and everything. But, like, for now, I am going to go run through Tartarus. I'll bring you back on a boss floor because there's, like, a bunch of stuff that I have to do that doesn't make sense for you to be here for. So, yay! I'll see you at the boss floor. Hi, folks. So, I'm leveling up Akihiko and Kin because they are completely underleveled. But I did, upon my travels, run into one of the red shadows, which is a Scarlet Turret. And it's to complete one of the red quests. I need 2 red armor plates. So, time to see how this goes. Let's try ice and see if ice works on it. So this will be the only one I go through. Well, not much. But, you know, it was damage. This might not go well for me. Except for the fact that 2 of these, well, Akihiko does electric damage, so that will be good. But he is super underleveled. Like, I've already gained, like, 50 health for him because of that. Like, all the leveling I've been doing, pretty much every battle they've been leveling up. If I can defeat this well, now that it's weak to electric, and I know that this will be better because it will be quite a bit of experience. I'm just gonna continue to do Bufala on this because it's not like I have anything better. I don't think I have any electric skills. That's not the worst, actually, because we can down it, all out attack. Oh, Kin has electric spells too. Good, we're good, we're good. This is a-okay, 100%. I'm gonna get one of the red armor plates that I need for the request, and then I'm going to go back to leveling up my characters so I could actually take on the boss. Which you haven't seen any of those attempts because it's not worth it to put them in. So I will see y'all later. I've been in Tartarus for a little bit, and I did get the red armor plates. You probably saw that. This is kind of a very short bit of thing. My party members are getting tired, and I don't have the right party, and those are the ones that I needed to level up for the boss, so they're tired, they left. I need to go fight the boss still, so that's going to be a different Tartarus episode, so this is just going to be a little snippet onto a regular episode, but I'm returning a request for the 2 red armor plates. Yeah, that actually was not that hard at all. Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you for my reward. I feel like there's a line in Aladdin that spirit bracers. Ooh, goody. So, is there anything else? I don't know. I'll let you know and I'll bring you back in a little bit, folks. This is a weird episode because of what I've had to do. But I will bring you back in a little bit. Because my party members have been leaving in Tartarus, have been trying to knock off some of these other requests, so I didn't actually accept it. I'm going to do that now. But I found, and I realized, I think Junpei actually has this equipped, but I found this guy out in Tartarus on the 3rd block because there's nothing else I need in the 3rd block. So I'm going to turn in this request because I can. And now, this is all that I'm going to do in this episode with Tartarus. There's a lot more I need to do in Tartarus, but that is something for another day. I want to get to actually recording, even though my voice is a little off because I have a cold and my nose is all stuffed up, but I do want to at least try and get back on track. So I am going to turn in this request, and then I'm going to meet you when I leave Tartarus, because I need to make sure I have all the personas I need. So I'll be back. One thing I need to do before I leave is I need to fuse a sun persona, because I don't have any sun personas, and that would take Fortuna and then Pixie and Nakamata to get me Yatagarasu, which will be good and actually not a bad persona to have around had I not been at this level. I'm going to get the other personas I need that I got rid of to get this one once we go through this, and then we'll be back, we'll be ready to go for the next thing, which is, you know, coming along soon. We're getting there, so I will bring you back once we go through this, and I'll show you the list of what personas I have. Yay! But new persona. I knew I hadn't fused this one before, so I'm including this. This is not a full persona fusion episode. Thanks for sticking with me through this weird beginning of the video, now that I know how the beginning of the video is going to go, because everybody was tired and left me behind, so I couldn't do what I wanted to do. So these are the personas that I have going forward. I'm not going to go through all the different arcanas, because you can kind of figure that out or looking them up. I know that's not really helpful, but I'm ready to get on to the next thing. I have, once again, these in between Tartarus parts are hard to do because it's a lot of just stuff that doesn't get in the video, so I get a little tired of them, so I don't necessarily get a bunch done. So thank you for sticking through this weird beginning of Tartarus stuff that I didn't actually do. And I know I didn't do the boss. I gave the boss a good attempt, and I needed to level up the other team, which means they got tired. So they're closer to being the right level now, but there's a whole bunch of failed attempts to that boss. So the next time I'm in Tartarus, which will be after the exams, I'll go through and do all the regular Tartarus stuff like I planned, because I'd like to not do Tartarus right. The next time I have time to go to Tartarus would be before the exams, and I don't want to be tired for those, like I am now. I like how we just skipped the entire day of school. The 8th wasn't an important day of school, but it means that I'm back. I'm back. We're ready to do some socializing with, you know, people. People called, I guess, a child, actually. It's more of a child. So, yeah, there's socializing involved today. And it's time to go hang out with Maiko again, because all our school friends are too busy studying, so I guess we're just gonna go not study because we're a genius, and I'm going to go do things that aren't studying and hanging out with cool people, because I can. Sorry if there are some sniffles throughout the video. I will try and minimize them, and any coughs or sneezes, but you know, being sick is not fun. I'm not super sick. Just enough that it makes me annoyed. So, I'm gonna hold it together for this video. I'm trying to get back on schedule. It does mean Resident Evil videos may not happen, but I am trying to get back on schedule with the Persona 1, so they're gonna be the focus this week. Yeah, Maiko? Are you okay? Yeah, of course. Okay. Oh! Maiko! Okay, but be careful! Hi! Oh boy. I think you guys have very different ideas of parenting, and like you should have discussed that Before having a child. Oh, hi, yeah. Oh, piano is cool though. I didn't practice either. I was not a very good piano artist. I love the piano. I'm just bad at it. I promise you nothing. I mean, yeah, I can tell. Oh, well. Okay. Can you blame her? We should probably find her. Well, okay. Did you try the takoyaki stand? Okay, I hope she's there. I made a mess that one up. I hope she's there. Michael, you really shouldn't run away. Hey, how are you? Yeah. You okay? You don't seem okay. Well, stop. This isn't the time to yell. Yeah, they're... Hey, guy and gals, people, sometimes moms aren't always right. Just to let you know. The court shouldn't default to having the mom as the parent all the time. It's not always right in some situations. Yeah. Maiko, it's not because of you. It's because there was other things underlying in the relationship that weren't discussed. And people, not all people, but sometimes people end up trying to fix relationships by, oh, our relationship isn't great right now, or we don't quite get along, but we can fix this, and then they just get married instead of actually dealing with the problem. Or if they're already married and they're starting to have issues, they think having a kid's a good way to solve that, and that's not right, because now you're just bringing something else into this problem. That's something that you need to solve first. Kids don't fix marriages. Just as an FYI, and it's not a good way about it, because that poor child is then left to deal with what Maiko has to deal with. Like, that's not fair to her. Yeah, Maiko. Sometimes, no. You're welcome. They do care about you, Maiko. They're just... It's each other that they're having issues with. But yeah, you don't fix relationships by moving to the next step, because then you just break it more. You can't build a city on a rocky foundation. Or unstable foundation. That's just doesn't necessarily go well. And people, the children can end up fine, just fine, because they have other strong support structures in their life. But like, when you bring kids in this situation, that's not right. This isn't anything about like single parents or other situations like that. This is specifically about couples that are trying to solve, in air quotes, relationship issues with the wrong methods, not addressing problems and just trying to cover them up.
Oh, hey!
Hey, Yukari. Yeah. Yeah, one shadow left. Okay. Yeah, we kind of have to deal with the exams. I am sure. It's okay, Yukari. You're doing just fine. I have a feeling you're probably doing a little bit better than Junpei right now. So let's go out. We're doing fine. Let us go out because we can. But yeah, Maiko's... I feel bad for Maiko. And I think she's a strong little kid that has to deal with a lot that isn't her fault, but she's gonna think it's her fault. That's the other thing is, and it's not, it's people tend to talk about things around children, and children hear more than we expect them to, and they listen and they mimic and they internalize because they don't know how to deal with things. That's just my personal opinion of viewing things. And with stuff like that, where you're talking about things like divorce within earshot of a child, like, the child has their own thoughts and opinions about things too, and they don't get listened to all the time. And then you throw in stuff like this where, like, they're going to blame it on themselves. They're like, oh, it must be me. They must have been fine before, and then I caused the problem because it doesn't seem like they're fine now. When they probably weren't fine before, but the child only has the experience of the negative effects. That's not good. And it's not just about, like, things like divorce, but, like, financial issues. Kids hear that. So be careful. I am a strange kid. Oh! Interesting. Okay. Oh, nice. Good for them. Well, congrats, I guess. I guess you're probably not looking for congrats right now, but congrats! Okay. Good for you. I applaud you. Good luck. You'll do fine. Oh. Sounds great. You'll do fine, Mutatsu. You will. I have faith. Aren't we all worldly? Yeah. Maybe have some less drinks. Like I said, deal with the problems first. Hey. Sometimes the world is just full of coincidences. Sometimes it isn't. We never really will know why. No, you don't. You don't owe me anything. We'll call it even. I hope everything works out for you. I like Mutatsu. This is such good music. Sorry, I just have to listen to it every time because it's so good. Oh, nice. Yes, we have. It's all about those bonds, huh? Our friends give us strength, and the people we meet, and sometimes, even when we're too busy. Yeah? Ooh, fun. The best of something? Nice. Even though we're always wrapped up in our own lives, what we do and say may impact somebody else's. So long, Mutatsu. It's been good to see ya. Good. It's a good idea to sleep earlier. We kind of did a little too much Tartarus, even though you saw very little of that. So yeah, it's best to get rested up before the exams. It's not a good idea to not be rested up before exams. See? Perfect. But we're not going to Tartarus until after the exams are over. Hi, Mitsuru. Yeah? Yeah, well, they increased going into it, though, so it kind of just... Yeah. It probably is. Of course. I mean, I just kind of showed up. And then was asked things of me and continued to show up. Sometimes that's all you have to do, is just be there. No, we can't write fast enough. Okay. The answer to that is, we're gonna stay awake. We need to get as much as studying done as we need to do. That's like, oh, that's a great counter. I'm glad. Once again, like all my classmates studying, I'm going to abandon them. Like all my— no, that wasn't the right sentence. Like prior, when all my other classmates are studying and I can't hang out with them, I'm gonna go hang out with Maiko instead. Because, you know, I think she's had a bit of a rough day. Just needs somebody to talk to. Maiko's social link, I do like, but I think it's kind of it's not the happiest. Just like some of these social links are inspiring and stuff, like the monks one and everything. Mutatsu's, that's what his name is. And then there's like Tanaka's, who's just, that's who he is. But I think Maiko's is still important to see, because those effects we have on people in our vicinity that we may not realize, we do need to watch what we say about ourselves, around each other, because like our own words affect others too, even if it's not in reference to them. If it's in reference to ourselves, if somebody sees like the parts of like their own personality in you, and then you say that's not a good thing or something like that, they reflect that onto themselves, and that's not good. Even though you think it's a fine thing, but you think you like talk too much or something, and somebody else thinks they talk too much, it's, you're not trying to be negative about them, only yourself, but like it reflects on them too, and they'll hear that and it will reflect, and it's one of those things that you've got to be careful of. And it's something I need to work on. I do. I like how she only got to go down the slide once. That's so sad. I know the scene can't be long. But this is where I'm going to end the episode. It's kind of been a little bit all over the place, but I think I've got it figured out now. Hi Kormaru. I know I don't have all the stuff for the requests, but I have like half of them. Well, no, because I don't have that. But we'll get there. I've gotten some requests knocked off. There's a few more things I need to do and prep for the next episode. It will be Wednesday. We'll be back on a little bit of a better roll, and Fridays we'll be back, and probably next week's will be the other Tartarus one, but I've got a better schedule planned out. I'd be Sarah Rochelle. I've been playing Persona 3 FES. I have no idea if this video even had an intro because of how many segments it's recorded in, and thank you for watching, peeps.